Lord, I am appearing for the petitioner in this matter.
But I'm for the School Service Commission.
Lord, I am appearing for the petitioner.
Yes.
Now, Lord, these petitioners, a very small and very interesting point is there. These petitioners are the para-teachers working for long. In 2016, Lord, in this election procedure, they have appeared. Now, initially, Justice Bhattacharya set aside, selection has been taken. Then the selection, they appeared, their names are there on everything. You will also know this background of this. The point is, the division bench has delivered a judgment asking the commission to give them appointment after counseling. The question is, what is the stand of the commission? Are we covered with that notification or not? If we covered with that notification, then we are entitled to get the order of the benefit of the division bench. They are saying there's an interim order. Your Lordship knows that the interim order, Your Lordship have passed this order. But at the same time, the division bench order is binding on them. Rather, I put it in other way, with great respect to Your Lordship, that division bench judgment overrides the any interim order. Rather.
What about deficit court fee?
We have paid the entire court fee, about 23,000. About 23,000 rupees.
Yes, yes.
Now, therefore, this is the point. Nothing more than that. And I am asking the benefit on the basis of that.
The petitioners are the candidates who were selected to participate in the personality test.
Personality test. Thereafter, nothing has been done. They are saying that other batch of matters are there before Your Lordship pending. Some interim orders are there. Some matters I have filed. Your Lordship have fixed updated. My point is, my Lord, SSC, since the two different courts are there, SSC is taking a different stance. See, if I am covered by that advertisement itself, including 10%, what they have said in the division bench, can I show to Your Lordship the division bench judgment responsible?
Mr. Bandyopadhyay, I have fixed the similar matters on 19th.
20th.
Similar issue is involved, Mr. Dr. Patro.
Yes. Yes.
Only one thing they have to say.
When 19th? 20th. 20th.
So I don't have, yes, let it appear. But my Lord, I have a very simple point. SSC has to say that the post which they have said before the division bench were vacant. Are we coming within that or not? Am I clear to Your Lordship?
No, the list so far, the stand of the SSC is this, that a list was prepared. From the list, candidates will appear in the personality test. Now, on the ratio of 1:1.4. Now, if you come within the zone of consideration, applying such ratio, then you will be permitted to participate in the interview or personality test. When your interview is going to
kindly see, this is
That is to be decided on the 20th. If Your Lordships allow us to conduct the interview.
because there are a batch of matters where petitioners are seeking with regard to the training qualification.
Yes, yes.
No, my Lord, kindly just give me 1 minute time, my Lord. Kindly come. Kindly come to my Lord page. Hand over the division bench judgment, please, Rahul. Hand over the division bench judgment.
Hand it over.
Yes. My Lord, kindly come. Kindly come to paragraph 38 of the judgment. First, kindly come to paragraph 30. Mr. Mukherjee, learned senior advocate appearing for the commission has however not been able to justify the act of the commission towards rechecking of the documents of the candidates who appeared in the personality test, 14,052 candidates, after completion of the interview as stated in the supplementary affidavit of Swanson. After completion of the interview of all eligible candidates, the commission took the task of recheck various aspects of each of the aforesaid 14,052 candidates. The said exercise included a complete re-evaluation scrutiny of all relevant documents, including scanned copy of the original OMS of the candidate who participated in the test so and so. Upon such the evaluation, initially 14,000 kindly come to next last few lines. Such exclusion not supplemental and consequently this set so and so. As there are in total, kindly mark it this one. As there are in total 14,339 vacancies, there cannot be any hindrance towards inclusion of all the candidates called for PT, being 14,052 candidates in the merit list as against 14,339 vacancies. In our opinion, the commission had no jurisdiction to re-evaluate or recheck or scrutinize various aspects of each of the aforesaid 14,052 can by an independent agency after completion of the PT. Such actions does not serve. Accordingly, this court directs, Madam Kindly, This court directs the commission to prepare and publish the final merit list and the panel in terms of the rules 12.5 and 12.2 rules respectively of the 14,015 in accordance within a period of 4 weeks from date. Within a period of 4 weeks, thereafter the commission shall hold counselling and recommended all the 4,000 who appeared in the PT. Upon such recommendation, the appointment letter shall be issued to the said candidate. Therefore, the question arises.
Sir, in spite of this direction by the division bench, why the commission did not take steps, Dr.
Kindly see page 10. Kindly see page 10
10 of?
of the Supreme Court judgment.
No, this is a division bench judgment of our court,
Judgment.
not Supreme Court judgment.
Yeah, sorry.
SSC online, yes.
SSC online.
Yes, yes, yes.
Division
Page-
bench, kindly see page 10.
Paragraph,
It is paragraph 3, starting at page 9.
just a minute.
The fourth line.
Just a minute. The sentence starts with the 2016 SLST was conducted.
Yes.
Yes, which portion of paragraph 3 you are relying upon?
On the next page, let us read from the second last line from the bottom of page 9. Pursuant to such direction.
Where page 9?
Yes, the last two lines. Such direction.
Paragraph? Which
Yes,
paragraph?
paragraph 3. Paragraph 3, Mr. Bandhavata, yes.
Yes.
Paragraph 3, last, pursuant to such direction.
The commission initiated the verification process by notification dated so and so, and the candidates were allowed to upload their documents. Thereafter, by notification dated 19/6/2021, the interview list, in short IL, was published by the commission.
That is that interview list,
Yes,
which was considered by this court in other matters.
No, this is the, let me finish the sentence
Yes.
to become clear. Disclosing that the total number of final vacancies excluding 10% reserve for para teachers. They were not part of this litigation.
No, very good. Madam, kindly see.
Mr. Bandhavata, please come to paragraph 3.
Kindly
This is with regard to 90%.
Yes, kindly wait.
The
Just
selection process.
And you are moving an application in
just-
connection with the candidates who were confined to 10% of the
10%.
vacancies para teachers.
kindly just. That is the reason I want to. Either you say I am not covered by that. If you say I am not covered by that, then Justice Mosuri Bhattacharya order was. They are saying Mosuri Bhattacharya order is applicable. They have said
No,
earlier.
since-
na?
Since you-
Justice Mosuri Bhattacharya
Since you made
orders in all the matters
Mr.
at that time.
Bandhavata, since you made made submission based on the observations and directions made by
No,
the
no.
division bench at page in page 40 in paragraph 40-41, but on in consideration of paragraph 3, it appears that this judgment does not cover 10%
This is
vacancies.
just sufficient. Like I do understand. This is the three is their sufficient facts.
Very well.
Kindly just 1 minute. You'll also will hear it. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Kindly try to appreciate this, but kindly just consider. First, selection process started. Justice Bhattacharya, Mosuri Bhattacharya set aside the selection process. That is their case also. Then selection process was set aside. Then again started. If they said no, it was not set aside. Then what has happened to my selection procedure of 2016? They can't take it double or three level stand. They have to be very clearly come to now. Whether our case was covered by Justice Bhattacharya, Mosuri Bhattacharya case was not there or not. If it is not covered,
That issue is being considered by this court in a batch of matters. Let your matter appear in those matters, and I will consider it with other matters. And I will hear you. Yes.
Let me
what
just
I am
clarify one point so that my learned senior friend can also hear what,
Yes.
according to us, has happened.
Yes.
I have always submitted that it was one selection process. But in the midst of the selection process, the 10% para teacher got segregated. Because there was a challenge with regard to which categories of teachers will fall under the ambit of para teacher. The Shamprasharaks, whether they will be treated as para teacher and get the 10% reservation or not, that question arose. That litigation went on for even a longer period of time. So the court segregated the two, that you can proceed with the 90%, even if a para teacher can come within the zone of
That 90% they will be considered.
they have been considered. Those who are solely relying on the para teacher relaxation, their litigation went on for a much longer time, and ultimately the court held that no, Shamprasharaks will not be included as para teachers. You proceed without them.
That has been decided by Justice Bhattacharya.
Yes, in another single bench
Yes,
decision.
yes.
That after that, now we are trying to restart,
no,
and that is
that's
what is before the court.
Brother, that is the point I am saying. That is exactly I am saying now. Malad, may I request one thing, Malad?
Yes.
Let them, whatever their stand is there, let them file 2 pages or 3 pages affidavit or note before your lordship and supply me a note, I will argue on that basis.
That I will consider because other matters are also being heard.
No,
Let it appear on 20th. Let me see. Yes.
No, my matter, I have to come to know. I
On the
have to
same
know
issue,
what is
touching
the
up,
exact
Mr.
stand.
Mr. Bandyopadhyay, touching upon the same issue, other matters are there. Your matters I will consider along with those matters so that a decision should not be
No,
any
there was
divergence of
unsuccessful
decision.
process. Madam, kindly
We are
appreciate this.
supporting
There was-
Mr. Bhattacharya.
Yes.
We are supporting Mr. Bhattacharya.
And you are appearing in one of the matters. I have added you as a.
No, I am not Mr. Bhattacharya.
You want that the procedure selection process should be concluded expeditiously, and that is also the commission wants. So let these matters be. Mr. Bandyopadhyay, you are frozen.
Their candidates are selected by us. We are not opposing
This
them.
was not considered earlier.
Now the stand of the commission is this. They also want to expedite the process. Now, because other matters are pending with regard to training and other complications, that's why they are not in a position.
You see, these commissioners, that is the most unfortunate state of affairs in all these matters. Commission is changing stand from one case to another case. Yes, his chairman has been hauled up or has been called to appear.
And Mr. Bandyopadhyay, those matters, Dr. Patro mentioned these matters for a hearing. That's why court, after considering the urgency of this matter, clubbed all matters together and matters are being considered.
I have no
In
objection.
one of the matters,
I have no
moved an
objection.
application for impleachment.
But I have no objection. I only want to know in writing from the SSC what is their stand. Then I can argue. Otherwise, I can argue. How can I argue?
Let me consider.
Let them file a one-page note at least. Give it to us.
Writ petition is taken out by 118 petitioners who participated in first state level selection test 2016 within bracket upper primary, within bracket upper primary for upper primary কেটে দাও, within bracket 80 for being appointed as appointed in upper primary level of schools. Stop. It needs to be recorded herein that consideration of candidature of the petitioners needs to be made in connection with 10% of the vacancies reserved under para teacher category. Stop. Next paragraph. Mr. Bandyopadhyay, during course of submission, has Mr. Bandyopadhyay, learned senior advocate, during course of submission, has relied upon a judgment of the Honorable Division Bench. When this was delivered, Dr. Patro? 28 August 2024.
Yes.
Delivered by the Honorable Division Bench on 28 August 2024 on a batch of matters. First one being MAT 638 of 2021 within bracket Rajiv Brahmo and others versus State of West Bengal and others. Stop. By relying upon paragraphs 40 and 41, submission has been made on behalf of the petitioners to conclude the aforesaid selection process expeditiously. Stop. Next paragraph. West Bengal Central School Service Commission, state is represented. West Bengal Central School Service Commission and the state respondents are represented by learned advocates. It has been submitted by Dr. Patro, learned advocate representing the commission, that matters touching upon similar issue are pending are scheduled to be heard on 20th May 2025. Stop. Let this matter appear along with those matters on 20th May 2025. Next paragraph. Dr. learned advocate for the commission is directed to obtain instruction in the meantime as to the steps which commission can take for completion of the selection process at an early date. Next paragraph. Yes.
Yes, madam. Develop this.
There are selected candidates. I will.
Yes,
not
yes.
choose a-
Mr. Bandyopadhyay's advocate clients are all selected candidates.
Yes, they are different from the main batch of candidates. They are all, we have rejected them, but these we have selected for the purpose of participating in the personality.
The petitioners are selected.
Yes,
In these matters, petitioners are selected
have an
to
issue.
participate in the interview.
yes.
Yes.
Only
They are
the
agreed
interim,
with the delay. If I understand correctly, they are agreed by the
Yeah,
delay.
yes, yes. That is
No,
the
only the-
substance of the submission of Mr. Bandyopadhyay.
yes,
Yes,
only the interim order is not obstructing. Interim order is obstructing.
yes, yes.